Oh wait, you should be doing this. We back! Episode 48.
Yo! Welcome back, guys.
Dude,
4-8.
4-8. We on 4-8.
2 episodes away from the goal.
Dude, from the great 5-0.
The 50.
Big 5-0.
And we just keep running along, guys. Running along, man.
Dude, what a path we have taken.
Man.
So, I mean, okay, here. Let me knock this out quick so we can start talking about what happened this weekend, how it happened, and everything in between. All right. Welcome to the Mirepoix, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 48, the 48th in a wonderful, beautiful live podcast series that you can check out on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the Mirepoix Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, the Mirepoix is one of the great flavor bases in French culinary cuisine,
yes,
morality,
yes,
in life.
Yes.
And that Mirepoix is onions, carrots, celery, all simmered down with a little bit of butter and fat.
Yes, sir.
Our Mirepoix is our talents, our charms, our expertise, simmered down by you, the viewer, to create the best base for amazing conversation.
The best!
I am your host, Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias, reigning guild master for at the Guild TX.
Yes,
Follow
sir.
us on Instagram. Check out our website, theguild.net.
Yes, sir.
And we are a collection of highly talented individuals that bring all of our talents, expertises, existences to create for you the best event to help elevate your business, help you go further beyond, and whatever it is you aspire to do.
Yeah.
And I am joined by...
Hey, award-winning chef.
Yo!
Chef Kai is from the Chef Kai's Experience, where we provide the best luxurious dining experience in the comfort of your own home or the environment of your choosing. Meaning we bring our services to you wherever you are. So shall we be also, man. And bro, so excited to be here tonight, man.
Dude, I gotta let you go first, bro. I gotta let you go first.
Well, we're gonna do a little bit of pre-shift, guys. We've been talking about October being an extremely busy month for us. Last week doing a double competition. One was the Burger Showdown, a competition with some of San Antonio's finest local chefs competing for a burger competition to be able to give back to the food bank and feed thousands of families. So first and foremost, let me just say that's powerful, that's impactful. That's what community is all about, and we've been preaching community for a few weeks now. But let me go ahead and talk my shit though. Burger Showdowns. You know, I don't really do burgers, but if I had to do a burger, I might win a competition.
Bars.
I might if I had to. Then the next day, going right into the Men Who Cook competition for the Ronald McDonald Foundation, serving communities or families all over the United States. I think all over the world too. Pretty much any family that is unable to provide themselves with housing, transportation, food while their kid is being hospitalized, they put them in, take care of the families, X, Y, and Z. Another beautiful foundation, and we just took home another award for serving our community with our duck fat root gumbo.
Dog, hold it up for them, dog. Shit.
So we got Critics' Choice. Judges was a panel of some of the best chefs in San Antonio. Y'all might know one of them specifically, Chef Nicola Black from Jerk Shack, James Beard Award nominee, and just heavy on the James Beard Award. So I'm excited, bro. I'm about.
We're riding cloud nine.
We on cloud nine, man. And we'll kind of get more into details on how to operate after stuff like this, cause, bro, I've been geeked up all weekend. I can't even lie, bro.
As you should.
It's been dope to finally get recognized for the things that, you know, you put so much love and attention to details and hard work into. So That has been my week, bro.
Hell yeah.
What about the guild, bro? What the guild looking like over there, bro?
So, I think the guild, I operate as, hanging out with people, vibing out, creating a beautiful, unforgettable memories, building up the community around me, showing love and all those different things that make someone, like a good fucking human being, a good leader, a good brother, a good guild member.
Yeah.
And as the reigning guild master, I had to do the most important thing you can do to support your fam and support your growth and support your community. And that's celebrate your victories. Celebrate your victories, dog.
Hey, man.
The moment he called me up and he's like, hey, double, win, back to back.
Come on.
What you want? I was like, all right, say less. Let me get dressed. Let's go. Let's paint the town red. Let's run full speed, trip around. And, let's try to remember in the morning that we're winners.
Bro.
And so that was the main bulk of my week, was partying, celebrating, and making sure Kais understands and feels love of how brothers celebrate each other.
Yeah, man, it's just been the epitome of love, epitome of support, epitome of team, man. We've been talking about these things for the longest. Y'all been seeing the work. You catch us on the morning brew. We're doing the studying. We're working out. We're getting our heads cleared, and it's just awesome to see when you actually start putting in the effort. You reap the benefits, man. This is not something that we just stumbled across, bro. So this one's for the team, man. I dedicate these awards to the Mirepoix, to Mrs. Sherry Blake, one of my favorite clients that passed away on my birthday this year. I dedicate this one to my team, my family, bro. This is a win for all of us. We've all had to make the sacrifices and whatnot to bring this one home, baby. And it's only up from here. This is only the beginning.
Damn right.
So can I get a salute?
To that end, fucking salute.
Yeah, baby.
Hope y'all are joining us in this wonderful evening.
Oh yeah.
See, as it gets warmer, that rosemary comes more pronounced. But welcome to 48. This was our little pre-ship, letting you know, of course, how we do and how we go. And you mentioned the morning brew, and I just want to touch on something because you kept saying there's only the beginning here.
Yes.
We just read about building momentum.
Man.
That was something we covered last week, and finding ways to do it, and talking about how it interacts with us, how we plan on doing it. And this is it. Literally 2 days after we talk about momentum building, hey bro, I come back with 2 trophies.
Yeah.
We build momentum.
Yeah.
And shit, dude, that's just how we do. So today there is no bingo. I say it all dramatic.
I know. I was just like, damn, that makes
right?
Like that hurt me. Missing out? Like, should we have done bingo, bro? Like,
cram it all in.
Hey.
But no, instead this is Takeout.
Yes.
This is where we try our best to highlight some cool spots for you.
Yeah.
Check out some cool spots for ourselves.
Yeah.
See what's going on around the city, and talk about what happened this past week. We had Best Pizza award ceremony or competition or whatever you want to call it. SA Pizza Fest, I think is what they're calling it. Tied in with the SA Hemp Fest. And the winner for that was Sofia's Pizzeria.
Yeah.
So on today's episode of the Takeout, y'all can see right over there, boop, 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 boop. That's the info for Sofia's Pizzeria. They took home the gold, so we're going to see what it's all about,
They did.
We're going to see how it goes down, how it happens. Yo, hey,
man.
It's looking all right. It's looking proper.
It's looking like a meat lover's pizza. This is the Matsu Mitsa something.
Oh.
You know what? Let me do them justice. Let me not jack up their name. This is essentially their version of a meat lover's pizza. You got some sausage on there, beef sausage, bacon, pepperoni, of course the cheese, pizza sauce. This is for me the quintessential pizza, no matter where you go. I'm a meat lover's pizza guy. What kind of pizza guy are you, bro?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. There is right now we focus on Sofia's Pizzeria, but there is a pizza. Where they had some goat cheese, some honey, some prosciutto, some spinach. that pizza slap bonkers out the way. But as you mentioned, that's not a pizza you can get at every single pizza joint. You can't order that wherever, and it doesn't kind of fit all occasions. That pizza came during the way of a wine tasting, so special place in my heart because everything tastes better when you're drinking.
The bougie one.
But to that end, though,
we put this accordingly.
I will say this. Thank you.
This is
But yeah, I'll say the classic pizza with the boys though. I always get pepperoni, jalapeno, onion.
You know what? That's a good combination, bro.
Yeah.
I like to back when Domino's was at its prime, cause
it fell off
bro, it fell off. Honestly,
bro,
man.
Don't even.
Let me just say this real quick, bro. Let me say this. There was no better time period than pizza in the 90s. Pizza in the 90s, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, all three of them without pizza, any current day pizza joint. I promise you that. Oh, Cassie just walked in. What's up, baby? Yes, we're eating pizza. No, it's not a part of my diet. Yes, I know. No, I have no regrets. This is Sofia's. We'll work out in the morning. We're trying to work on this accountability thing. But I could not help but to order the pizza. San Antonio Munchies, who's a big-time social media influencer in San Antonio. He was also actually at the Man Who Cooked competition. He shouted out this pizza today. So I was just like, man, they won a competition. They actually have a brick-and-mortar location. Why not go ahead and try it out? So while Gilberto's over there cooking up some...
I told you everything tastes better when you drink, and so I gotta help ensure Sofia's success.
Barbecue chicken pizza. Not a fan.
Barbecue chicken pizza?
Not a fan at all, bro.
Bro, I had some of that last night.
My least favorite pizza.
From the failed Domino's.
It wasn't the Domino's that failed, it was the pizza itself.
No, because look, I got their pepperoni and onion too. Not gonna lie, you talk about accountability and all that jazz. Yeah, your boy had pizza last night.
Now he's telling on himself, bro.
When you called and said, hey, pizza, like takeout, I was like, you're right, we should, but you're right. But to that end, yeah, Domino's is not the one no more. And I am just as hurt as everyone else is having to say that out loud. But Domino's is not what it used to be.
Domino's is not what it used to be. But I guess that just gives all the local restaurants a chance to shine.
True.
You know, people they're tired of the mediocre,
overpriced,
overconsumed. I mean, I feel like, let's talk about that real quick. Why is pizza overpriced? We know this is just dough, cheese, meat, sauce, with like minimum effort. I could see if you were making sausage from scratch, making fresh mozzarella, making your pepperonis and things like that. Y'all are straight up going to Sysco.
Dude, that's the thing I was about to say from the standpoint of having been in charge of ordering pizzas and stuff and making it happen for events and whatnot. Yeah, Sysco will sell it to you for like 35 cents per pre-made ready dough. And surprisingly, it was still better than the Domino's dough. Yeah. All right. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Sofia's Pizzeria on Petrenko.
Let's do a little pizza toast real quick.
Boop.
I already took a bite. This I actually really like, bro. This I actually really like.
Yo.
This is really good. What you think, bro?
I'm gonna give this, of all the pizzas I've ever had in general, I'm gonna give it an 8.1. 8.1 out of 10. If I compare it to the pizza that this is kind of in the category of, like, as terms of ranking it against Domino's, Tanks, other pizza joints that exist to fulfill this need, is a very, man, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. I will give it like a 9.2 when you compare it to its category of like fast food pizza, so to say. Oh, yeah. This ain't restaurant pizza.
But it is
Is it? How much? How much do they charge you for this, bro?
I spent $50 on these pizzas, bro.
Damn. And one of them was free?
No, yeah, one was free.
Oh, okay.
So he told me the most popular pizza is the Mucho Pizza. This is what this is called, which is pretty much a meat lovers. He told me the second favorite was a chicken Alfredo. We got that in the oven warming up right now.
Ooh.
And then I got a free cheese pizza because I'm a part of the Gold Restaurant program, which is the restaurant San Antonio Restaurants Group app. They give like free coupons to go to different restaurants. And Sofia was one of the restaurants on there. So when I ordered all this, I'm like, yo, I'm already spending $50.
Mm-hmm.
Throw me a bone, man. And they gave me a free cheese pizza. Cheese pizza, I'll tell you, I kind of snacked on that on the way over here. Wasn't a huge fan of the cheese pizza, just to me was missing some flavor. But pizza with meat and all the other quintessential items or toppings that go on pizza, this thing slaps to me, man. I can get jiggy with this.
All right, so what you rating it?
I like your rating, bro. I think your rating was very fair, very accurate. I don't know where you get the .1 from. You can just give them like, it's like what's the .1? It's like it's like medium rare plus. That's what that sounds like.
You know what? Yes, but also as a man who works in the steakhouse, that plus means a world of difference.
It does make a world of difference.
Because I'm gonna say this, it is on its way to being a 9, and I think the biggest thing that it has going for it is the sauce. And so to the end, if the pepperonis were a little crispier, if the meat was a little juicier, it would be like an 8.5.
Mind you,
if it was a little, I mean, dude, it's a good slice though.
We got this pizza like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, and I can't even take too much because it's solid. If this is what they entered, I see why it won.
Well, kind of did a little sneaking around, and I think they did like a pepperoni pizza, which is, that's a classic. So, but I'm not mad at this at all. This is really good. This right here.
Dude, that cheese pizza had me worried.
The cheese pizza had me really worried, but I mean, that's just like me being mad that toast doesn't taste good,
Yeah.
as opposed to a sandwich. Like, you just wanted bread. What do you expect? I do expect flavor on everything I eat. I don't know. I'm a spoiled chef. Like, I season water, so. But this is really good, guys. So if you definitely want to check out Sofia, and I recommend going ahead and get the Mucho Pizza.
The Mucho Pizza. I will say this though. There's a spot called Tank's Pizza. I don't know if this beats that. Tank's was hella good, bro.
Yeah, you were telling me about Tank's, but we don't know who entered into this competition.
Yeah, exactly. I was not there.
Yeah. So
I don't know who's there with them, and at the end of the day, I don't know how the competition went. Because at the end of the day, winners win, no matter the circumstance. So, let's say everything could have gone wrong for them, they still won. Let's say everything could have gone wrong for their opponents, these people still won.
Yeah.
It's all part of the game.
It is, man. At the end of the day, you can't take nobody's trophy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's already in the bag. It's already snagged. So, kudos to them for taking home that W, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really good
pizza. It's a solid pizza.
Yeah. What about this drink, bro? Tell them about what you kind of got.
Oh man,
got conjuring over here, man.
Dude, and a good word because I love the mystic arts, and I believe that just as alchemists of old created potions to cure, heal, and improve and distort the very laws of reality around them, I think alchemists and what they wrote about them was just the olden way of saying bartender.
For real.
And so as I'm treating this and I'm looking into my recipes and I'm looking into my flavors and everything, and while we were out this weekend, I met a potential guest for a future episode, so I'll leave it as a question mark. A good friend of Kais's, and she made for us a cocktail with rosemary in it, and it was really good. But the issue was that cocktail came after like 3 or 4 other ones, so I can't really quite perfectly remember all the different flavor notes and like anything like that.
I don't even remember the cocktail, bro.
And so to that end, I sat down and I said, okay, well, let me play around with Rosemary. That way, when she does decide to come on the episode, I'll be like, boom, you inspired me. Here's something I create in your name and your tribute and as an inspiration.
The Susie.
The Susie, and it was, basically I'm playing around with the flavor of rosemary. So, I made a few cocktails earlier, trying to really pinpoint an exact recipe. No regrets. And then now I'm not gonna lie to you, I already forgot what I put in this. But before we moved to Alfredo pizza, I figured a palate cleanser was in order, and that is what I had in mind as I created this. Which sounds really weird to say I use rosemary as a palate cleanser, but I've seen people use ice cream as palate cleansers before, so you know, I mean, life's all about interpretation and
exactly whatever cleans the palate. Man,
dude, shout out to Paul Wall, bro. And also shout out to this pizza.
I was about to say.
Like, it really is a solid slice, bro.
It gets better and better. That's the cool thing about pizza. Like, it's almost like Whataburger. You customize it. You know, you got the Valentino over there. Is that what you're drinking? Or
Yep, I do. I drink that Valentino.
We got the Louisiana hot. We throwing in a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of red pepper flakes, chasing it down with the Susie potion here. It's a beautiful day, man. Salute, bro.
Man, speaking of beautiful day, beautiful weather. Oh, I feel like
dude.
Oh yeah, the eclipse happened. Did anyone watch the eclipse?
Bro, so
I did. That shit was pretty cool.
I was smoking chicken for the gumbo during the eclipse. And for a split second, I just felt the outside feel like really gloomy and just weird. And I'm like, bro, am I tripping? Like, my energy feels different. And then I look at the sun and I'm just like, whoa. Go inside. It feels like, just overall, it started feeling like I was in a trip. Like, it just got really crazy.
Twilight Zone
Bro,
activated.
like, so I had to chill out. Like, yo, it's an eclipse, bro. Calm down. Drink some water and go get that chicken off the smoker. And so had to snap back. But it was definitely an interesting time for me, man. That was different.
No, I'm not gonna lie, the eclipse kind of, it felt like it signaled something to me, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have the little cheesy look at the eclipse glasses, and I just kind of watched it for like 20 minutes of the slow boom, ring of fire, move away. And it was, like I said, it felt like it carried weight. It felt like it carried magnitude, and it was one of those things that it really helped show me just how much I got going on, how many things I'm juggling, how many moving cogs there are, and to just take a second, just look up into the sky, you know? It kind of felt that the longer I stared at it, the more and more everything just kind of washed away and kind of dissipated. And then by the time it finished, I felt recharged, and I felt like, wow, life is beautiful. I just saw the moon cover the sun. Which sounds like no big deal, but I'm sure that used to destroy kingdoms. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure before they could explain rock in front of light makes shadow, they were probably like, God!
It's over!
Yeah, the end times is near.
Kill the king!
Imagine how many lives got ruined just because of that little thing.
And then they were fine in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It would be like the purge. All right, we're moving on to number 2.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty stoked, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a true one-biter on that.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got the chicken Alfredo. Said it was the second best.
Oh.
And while we kind of dig in here, let's go ahead and get into the main topic.
Main topic? People need to stop eating mushrooms.
Are you kidding me? You about to take the mushrooms off?
Yeah.
You call yourself a man, bro?
Alright, fair enough. You know what? Screw it.
Who's taking off mushrooms, bro?
People that have taste.
Oh my god.
Not bad. Is it Mosta Mitsa Matza whatever? No.
But hot sauce. Hot sauce solves quite a bit.
Dude, hot sauce makes life better. It really does. But I'm gonna say this, as is, I'll give her a 7.6. I could see someone loving this and saying like this is 9.0. It does have a distinct flavor profile.
It's that everybody loves Alfredo, man. The Parmesan, cream, garlic. You can never go wrong with that. But you still have to execute it properly. And then mind you, like I said, we got this pizza 2 hours ago. Could it have tasted better 2 hours ago? Probably. Right out the oven. But I believe that it has to be good. Hot, cold, new, old.
Look, competition. You gotta win.
You gotta win.
Pizza does taste pretty cold.
I'm not a cold pizza type of guy. I don't like nothing cold besides salads.
Commented. If you want to interact with the show, you comment like everybody
Who are you
else.
talking to, bro? Talking to the... Look like you just pointed to the wall.
To the chat box. Look, everyone deserves an equal chance. See, look, people be watching the eclipse. Oh, dang. Yeah, see, Cassie's got my back.
Mm-hmm.
Mushrooms do suck. Mushrooms are the devil's gift to this
I
earth.
still gotta go home, so I'm gonna be quiet. But
Don't worry, my couch is comfy, bro.
bro, don't I know it?
All right, main topic time. Let the world know.
Main topic is no pain, no gain. No.
Growing pains versus growing gains.
Man.
Well, no pain, no gain. Same
Wow. It's funny how that all goes together. But yeah, growing pains, growing gains. So we're pretty much in a new era, if you would. I posted earlier that, you know, this is a time where, I mean, I have pivotal moments in my life. I probably might have had maybe about 4 moments in my life up to date that just really changed the trajectory of my life moving forward. And I feel like winning these awards is one of those moments. And with that being said, man, it's so weird. Like, you hear about it all the time when people are, you know, the celebrities and talking about how people come from the past and they start, hey man, what's up? People that don't like you, may like you, just the people come out the woodworks.
I'm about to say just people in general.
People in general, man.
No matter their backstory, all of a sudden they're crawling back into your life.
I believe, you know, I always believe. I was
Uh-huh.
always a believer in all this, and you know, I got love for so many people, man. I don't have too many enemies, too many people that I just don't deal with at all. But just kind of understanding with growth, with my personal growth, I only want my people that are in my life, like, to the root of everything, man, and still rocking with me. I'm not really a big fan of the
Fair weather friends.
the Fayweather friends, bro. But you know, that's kind of the growing pains to me. Just kind of seeing, and it's not even me being like, yo, I'm not dealing with you. It's just the fact that you put yourself in that weird situation to where I know you wasn't rocking with me until now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're a believer. All of a sudden I want to work with you.
I mean, and I feel like there's a way to approach it, but I think that is one of the biggest parts of growing pains is that social circle, in the sense of like, you know, we were just talking about it today. That basically what it comes with setting new standards for yourself and new expectations of yourself, and when it comes with growing, That's all it is. This is what it means to grow, is to say, I will not stand for this anymore. I will be this person. I will give my word and I will hold it dear. As you're doing that, for me, it has become the scariest thing because of, all the things that I'm excluding from my life because of that. Especially some of the things that I've held near and dear to my heart for so long. Like just now with starting to do the morning brew and the Mirepoix morning meetups and all that jazz, now I no longer sleep in. Like it's physically, as I've been getting older, it's been getting harder and harder to sleep in. But even now, there's not one single day where I truly sleep in. Every day it's a workout, it's work, it's something, it's get up and do something with the day.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy fuck, I miss sleeping in, I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I love sleeping in. It's one of the greatest feelings on earth, but that instant gratification delays long-term satisfaction.
It does, man, it does. And that's another thing with that, bro. A part of the growing pains. Letting go of the being comfortable.
Yeah.
And the things that you're used to doing in the past. And I said before, if you want new things, you gotta do new things. And it is scary, man. It is.
Dude, it's the unknown.
It's the unknown. It's just walking in the water, going into the ocean. You just keep walking, and the water is just getting higher, and then it goes down, and then it gets higher. You just don't know, if you're gonna swim or if you're gonna sink. But I don't know, man. For me, like this was really, when I say I'm in a new era, like this just kind of showed me, like, yo, and these are really basic trophies. Like I'm still proud of them, but just knowing that, okay, guys, real cute, man, real cute. But if you want the real stuff, you're gonna have to go 10 times harder, man. And so that's the.
Dude, what an interesting feeling to know that, like, validation doesn't create satisfaction.
Oh, dude.
That satisfaction is coming from what you're doing, how you're doing, and what it looks like in the future, and what you're growing towards. Because letting go of all those bad habits, dude, and not just like bad habits in general, because it makes sound mean, but one of the things I've noticed this past year is how much my social circle has changed.
Yeah, bro.
It went from having, people that, well, what you have in common changes. Once you build new habits, once you build healthy relationships with things in your life, different people come, So if you start saying, hey, I'm going to pick up biking, all of a sudden one of your close friends is a biker, And it's one of those things that once you determine I'm going to be successful in my day-to-day life, I'm going to build all these healthy habits, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, X, Y, and Z, you start noticing the people you have time for, the people that happen to exist around you,
that's so real.
Become totally different.
Yeah,
and it's no hard feelings. It's not intentional. It's not a thing. And that's what makes it so scary, is these perfectly good people that are friendly, that are awesome, that are like part of your crew now, will most likely not be there in a year or as you're transforming, because that's what it means to transform. And it's like, I wish they would just give me an excuse, Like, it would be so nice if the world that I need to let go of would turn its back on me. That'd be great. But instead they pop up and like, bro, I remember when you was talking about this, bro. I remember when you were saying this. And you're just like,
and that's the other side of the coin with the people from the past. Because everybody from the past weren't neglecting you. They weren't shooting you down. You got some people from the past who actually was listening to you talk your dreams. And it just so happened that they stayed where they were and you kind of elevated. And so that's been a really interesting situation in itself too, man. Just hanging out with old friends and just seeing the commonality change, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like,
to me, that is the biggest growing pain. But it's one of those things that, it has to happen.
Yep.
Because, like, I don't know. It just, that to me is the biggest pain of growth, is just saying goodbye to all the good parts about it. Sleeping in is awesome. You ask anyone, hey, you want to sleep in tomorrow? I'll make it happen. Ain't nobody going to say no. But now, should I sleep in tomorrow? Hell no, I got this, and to do. And even if I didn't have anything to do, I can do so much more by being up early. But, I don't know, man. To me, that's the biggest growing pain. And the way that I'm dealing with it is just, literally all you can do is embrace the new, getting excited about, not so much thinking about, oh, will this be around after I do this? No, but getting excited about, okay, I'm not sleeping in anymore, but I'm getting a workout, I'm partying, I'm doing some stuff, I'm getting some things done, I'm working on this, I'm building a social media, I'm doing this. That's exciting, and I feel that excitement can overpower the scare.
The gains, bro. There are gains. And I like celebrities like LeBron James, Kevin Hart, who, once they made it, they help elevate their friends. And so I also believe, like, whereas in the growing stages, some of your friends might not be able to come with you during that process, I do believe once you actually make it, you can be like, hey, bro, now since I'm strong enough, I can help you up, and let's work on you being elevated too. So, just know your friends, know your circle, know who's worth your time of day, and understand
Quarters
that
versus pennies.
Hey, bro.
And community.
Exactly. Community all day, but just know that there's pains and there are gains.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, no, he tried to break in all the time.
That's funny, dude. You smart, boy. There's a dog on the other side. Y'all probably like, what is he talking about? Yeah.
Look, it's some people will be like, oh yeah, shot in front of a live studio audience. No, we're in a living studio. Things happen around us. It's not some perfectly sterile environment in a warehouse somewhere. Nah, this is the real world that we filming out of.
But
no script.
Is a kitchen ever really sterile though? That might be a hot topic one day. Stirring the pot.
Dude, what do you consider clean?
Bro, ooh, that will be a stirring the pot. We gonna get into that. But speaking of stirring the pot, what we got, bro? What we got?
So for the stir in the pot, for talking controversy, talking different opinions, and helping expand thoughts and brain waves and thought patterns on controversial topics, where is the line drawn between honoring your word and saying, I said I would do this, I'm gonna get it fucking done no matter the cost, and then being, hey, it's really self-destructive to push through like that, that is...
Man.
At what point does it become toxic? At what point do you give up too easily? Because that, I feel like anytime you stop something, at least for me, that's always the thing in my head.
Yeah.
Did I give up? Did I give up too easily? I'm down 6,000 at the slot machines. Did I give up too soon when I walked away?
Or am I married to the mistake?
Am I married to the mistake?
So for me, man, I've been trying to be really conscious of not doing stuff just because I said I was going to do it. Like, if it's really not going to help my business, help my personal life, even if the results are kind of neutral, like, it still wouldn't be worth it for me. So I'm kind of on the scale of your word. You do want to keep your word, and me keeping my word is me keeping my word to like my clients. If I said I was going to do this or be here at a certain time, anything business related, I'm very hardcore on stuff like that. But when it comes to dealing with finicky people, and I'm gonna let you show your face first, and then once I see that you're kind of like wishy-washy, I'm not gonna say, well, I'm gonna be the one to keep my word because I'm a man of honor. Like, no, I'm going to see that this relationship ain't going in the right direction and pivot is how I like to move, man.
Yeah, no, I feel like you hit the nail on the head. My line is always, does it involve others?
Yeah.
Because if it's one of those things where, like, okay, I told someone I would do this, therefore I have to, I think that's where it gets destructive, is holding yourself to essentially other people's wills in that sense. Because like you mentioned, and like Mr. Bose just left some comments, it depends on the person, because some people might sit there and not be worth it at all and try to squeeze in, weasel you, and snake you into saying something. But the things that I tell myself are what I try to hold dear. And I'm not gonna lie, I am trying to work towards a point to where everything I say gets done. I want to be unstoppable. And I've started looking at it in the lens of, okay, well, now I just gotta control what I say and what I tell people, you know? Because what I tell myself must get done because I told myself I'll do it. And what I tell other people, fuck, I said I was gonna do it. In order for me to live honorably and not have that sense of, oh, I know it wasn't worth it in the end, but I said I would do it and it hurts and it pains me. You know, it's one of those things that I just got to be more intentional about what I say and how I give my word. But I will say this, it really do depend on the situation. Not just an easy answer, grayed out, but for some people, it very much so is like, dude, fuck you. You told me you would be here at this time. You told me you were going to do this and you were going to do that. And you didn't. And now I'm mad at you. And then on the other end, hey man, I know I said I would do this, but this happened, this came up. And when you start kind of separating your ego out of it, it does become a little easier to figure out what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. For example, I was going to put together a little sort of Halloween style party. I wanted it to be big. You know, if I was going to be in the public eye, I need it to be big. I need it to be seen. I don't want to half-ass something, so to say. But man, I really love Halloween partying. So I just told people I was going to do it, I was going to get it done. And then, you know, one thing happened after the other, life happens, short notices, all those different things kind of piled up. And I realized I can still do it. I'm me. I can force it, I can make it happen. But what I would sacrifice for that was far too big. You know, I'm not about to sacrifice rent. I'm not about to sacrifice eating. I'm not about to sacrifice, you know, bills and all that just to throw a party for my friends and the people in my social circle and say, look, I did it, guys. I remember I told y'all I was going to do it like a few days ago and now it's done. No. From a business perspective and taking my ego out of it, it would not be worth all the sacrifice necessary to make it happen in a positive manner. And so I analyze that and step back and say, I am not married to this mistake. And to drop it.
That's the importance of knowing your strategy. Going back, we always talk about goals. The way you describe that, having the Halloween party was a goal without a strategy to really help, you know, back that up. And so with us doing the morning brew and reading, I feel like we're able to kind of take a step back and actually start planning accordingly so that we can be successful, so we can be committed. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you want to be able to honor your word.
But it hurt having to say, hey, everyone, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, but, you know, once you set a strategy up, you're able to say you're going to do things that you can actually commit to. So instead of me just being like, all right, this month I'm going to make $30,000 or I give myself some type of punishment. Well, if I'm telling myself I'm going to create this goal without having any type of strategy, without having anything aligned to get it done, I'm just setting myself up for failure. And when you tell yourself you're going to do something, that does a bidding to your confidence, man. It puts you in a real funky state. It makes you start doubting yourself. Oh, I'm not the guy that I thought I was. I can't do this. I'm a failure, X, Y, and Z. No, instead of thinking like that, put yourself in a position to be able to accomplish things that you can actually accomplish and just build up on that momentum. Momentum is not me going from 0 to 80 in like 5 seconds. It's like, let's build up to get that speed up. And you know,
and that's how you become unstoppable.
That's how you become unstoppable, man.
Because it really is a matter of just have the strategy before you say anything.
Exactly.
Which, like, it's okay to plan about things. It's okay to daydream about things. It's okay to say, man, a Halloween party would be cool. But if you speak before you actually know, then you get into that trouble. And then you get into that stage of, oh, am I not keeping my word? Oh, my God, am I failing? Blah, blah, blah. And it becomes one of the things that, had I looked at it and said, man, I would like to do a Halloween party. What would it take? This, and this.
Exactly.
Man, I can't do it. And then I never tell anyone about it. And then I no longer have to worry about, am I a man keeping his word?
Or even
I'm thinking about this.
Or even then, you figure out what you can do.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you go host a Halloween party at a bar. Be like, hey, you mind if I collaborate with you? You already have the venue. You already have the drinks. We just say this is a, you know, gilded event or whatever and move like that. There are other ways to maneuver. Don't think that your idea is the only idea out there. Don't be married to the idea either. There are 1,000 different ideas, alternatives that can happen to you getting that strategy in play, that goal in play. So, so don't be married to mistakes. Be flexible. Be like water, man. We talked about this before. be flowing, bro.
That's all it is.
Don't
It's
be
a flow of energy,
be
a flow
flowing.
of thoughts.
Be flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I love how that's turned into like the educational.
Is it already into the educational?
Basically, yeah. Because we just pretty much transferred right into it. Because, I mean, what we have listed down here is the importance of application versus consumption.
Ooh. I was on some bars this morning, bro. With these topics. Yeah, I mean, and it's perfect, bro, because it's just once again affirming everything that we've been studying, everything we've been putting in the works. You know, we've been working together for like a year and a half now, bro.
Yep.
And I'm just proud because I've had other friendships for longer periods of time that was just all talk. And we know any friendship, you know, y'all do a lot of talking, do a lot of dreaming, but I feel like we're actually applying, we're getting to the place of applying knowledge now. And from that, you know, the guild is official, got the Instagram, got the website.
It's growing.
We're growing, you know, everybody is elevating. And I think, you know, it always says that you know a tree by the fruit it bears. So you know who you are based off what you're producing, based off what you have to show for it.
Dude, I saw someone earlier who basically said like, man, I can't remember what it was, but they said if you're not actually doing it, whatever it may be, you don't have a business, you just have an idea. And like that was hitting hard as I'm sitting there looking at like, okay, it was, you know, as we talked about this morning on the morning brew, I set a goal of creating some basically advertisement strategies to result in some more business for me. And as I'm actually starting to do the things and putting them in play and, you know, writing it down, creating that content, figuring out how it's going to be presented, I hear that and I'm like, you're right. Until I actually make the post, until I send that email, until I do all this, I have no business. I just have an idea. And that's the big difference between application and consumption. And that's just been the whole wave I've been riding pretty much for the past, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, is just how can I switch from thinking into action? And as nerdy as this is going to sound, there was a video game character who like is all big shot Bruce Lee style. Basically, he says, I have reached the point where thought and action have become one. And that's like what I've been striving for, is the moment, if I think it, it is happening. And when I think, it is in terms of actions, not in the future, not in the past, but being present in the moment and having my actions shape everything around me through my thoughts. But
y'all seen that video of P. Diddy back in the day where he's on the phone with like MTV or somebody and he's sitting there like closing the deal and it's like a major deal and like he hangs up and he's like, yes, I'm a beast. Everything I said I'm gonna do, I do it. Everything I want, I got it. Like, just affirming himself and actually having it happen. Like that is the ultimate godlike feeling. Like that's what momentum looks like. That's what doing what you say. That's another reason why you want to put yourself in a position of success by, you know, starting small and getting up to the place to where you can nail that MTV client, bro. Because I mean, it's already ours. I wholeheartedly believe that we already got it. But it just takes those steps. Like you gotta crawl before you walk, bro.
I feel like I'm in a gold mine right now, you know, and I'm harvesting that gold because I know in my hardest of hearts what I have is gold. And right now I'm at the stage where I'm having to go grab it, basically. Now I'm having to go in there and mine it and build it because it's so much. For the longest time in my life, I feared rejection, and I knew that came from a place, well, I know now that it came from a place of not being prepared, not being confident, not having sort of the accolades to back up or what I felt necessary to back up. And now it's one of those things that I know I'm gold. I don't get nervous about reaching out to someone saying, hey, can I talk to you for a second about some events? Can I talk to you for a second about how events can help elevate your brand and your business? Can I help talk to you this, that, third? I ain't worried about that no more because the moment someone says, ooh, sales pitch, no, I'm good. You can go away. When they close the door in my face, I don't have to trip because I know, okay, you're the one missing out because I'm not lying to you. I'm not conning you. I'm not trying to be a snake oil salesman. What I can do is exactly what I say I can do.
Yeah.
I can elevate your business. I can turn you into a millionaire. I've done it millions of times before. I can throw the best parties. I can have the best, coolest events. I can have the most interesting and unique ways for you to express your brand, your vision, and your dreams. And you think it's just a silly sales pitch? Cool.
Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun staying where you're at. You'll see me at the next level in a few months. And so it makes it easier when you know you can apply through what you think and what you think about.
Yeah. And another point, kind of aside to that, is it takes more energy to think about doing the thing than it does to actually just get it done. And once you realize that, it'll take you a lot shorter time to actually get to where you're trying to go. I had a situation today. I feel like such a dad now, bro. I got a bunch of kids stories now. But picked the girls up from school, told them to go ahead and clean up the kitchen when they got home. Delaney has a complete meltdown because she was washing the dishes and then the dishes fell back in the sink. And she's just like, oh, now I gotta just wash all these dishes over. It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever. And then 15 minutes later, she was already done. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, kid, like, you put so much energy in the thought, but it took like no time at all to actually get the job done. So, just imagine and that's something that I'm working on now, is just being positive throughout every situation.
Yep.
Just knowing that, as long as I get the job done, it might suck, but honestly, it's never really that bad. Like, once you do it, like listen, for instance, this whole working out thing, morning brew, bro, is it really that bad, man?
I mean, the workouts I get in, I'm going through hell, all right? But no, it's never as bad as you think it is.
Exactly, bro.
Because in your head, everything is far worse because it's imaginary.
Yeah.
And your imagination is far more powerful than anything reality can actually create.
Exactly, man. So just do it. I wrote it in the post earlier, man. When it sucks, when it's hard, when you think you're failing, just do it anyway, bro. Because on the other side of all of that is a world that you would have never seen if you never did it to begin with.
Yo, didn't Will Smith say happiness?
Poor guy, by the way. Poor guy, by the way.
Life be life.
Life be life, wife be wifing.
But man says happiness exists right past where you think your limitations are. Happiness exists right past what you're scared to do, whether it's skydiving or anything in between. So never let anyone manipulate you.
Y'all got a whole conversation.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I don't know who's out there getting manipulated, but hey, shout out to Ryan Gosling.
That's hilarious.
Alright, well, I mean, shoot. On this note, what's your side work, my friend? What's your side work?
Side work is I gave my to the point of don't let your goals exceed your strategy. My goals might have exceeded my strategy today, bro. I had a long list of things to do, and I got a good amount of it done for today. But we're going to the ranch Wednesday. We'll be there all the way up to Saturday. And man, them ranch days be ranching, bro.
Dude, ranch days do be ranching, bro.
Ooh, and they got us for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's like 18 hours for the next 3 days. So y'all keep us in y'all thoughts and prayers. Lift us up with positivity. I'm excited to be able to do this. I'm sharing my gift with people that I never met.
There you go.
I got an amazing team. This is an amazing opportunity. So
I was about to hit you with some of that accountability right there and be like, bro, it's just scary in your head because you've done it a bazinkillion times before.
Oh yeah, and it's scary. I am not gonna act like it ain't what it is, but you know what? It could be far worse. I could be doing this for a terrible client with terrible people on my team as a terrible chef, and none of those things are true. So,
Bars. Let me swoop.
swoop, there it is.
All right.
What about you, bro?
I was about to say, Guild Side Work is implementing the strategy I spent today creating. Wednesday, I have a meeting coming up with. We're about to see, Married to a Mistake, IRL.
Ooh.
So whenever it comes to jobs and works and things like that, I have always said, never date your ex. And I make fun of people so often when they quit. 6 months later, they come back. Hey guys,
I'm bad.
yeah, and I'm like, if this wasn't the service industry, I'd kind of get it. If we worked at Google or Microsoft or some really like one of a kind thing, sure.
Yeah.
But when it's like, hey guys, I'm back to the restaurant. Boy, there's 1,000 restaurants. Why'd you come back here? Go elsewhere. There's 1,000 bars. Why'd you come back here?
It feels all cozy here.
Dude, gotta get uncomfortable.
Gotta
So
get
to
right
that end,
uncomfortable.
Wednesday I'm having a meeting with a business from the past where I worked as their director of operations, helped build them up, made some millionaires, helped get all their ideas and their visions into existence. And Wednesday I'm meeting with them to see about coming to them not as Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias, but instead as the reigning guild master for the guild.
Buddy.
And seeing if I can help them continue to achieve their vision and
Yes,
their
sir.
goals. And then tomorrow or Thursday or Friday or whenever happens, getting to turning that strategy into implementation. Getting to that point where thoughts and actions are one. Keep a lookout for the posts and how that's going to come to life and come to fruition. And then, yeah, man, getting things ready for the next step. I feel like right now I'm kind of in a loading bay.
Yeah.
Waiting for the major event to happen at the end of October, and then see where the leap of faith takes me.
This is gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the future because I'm confident in what the present is.
Damn right.
I'm confident that
right.
we're putting in the work to be able to see the success that we keep claiming, that we be talking about. From the Mirepoix last year, episode 1, to the Mirepoix episode 48, you cannot deny the changes, you cannot deny the growth, the elevation, and we just getting started, guys. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been a phenomenal episode. Shout out to Sofia's Pizza for winning #1 awards.
Yo.
Shout out to yours truly for also winning awards.
Yeah, dude. Hold him back up for the camera
I
one
got
more
you,
time.
guys.
Let him
I
know.
got
Let
you.
him know.
We brought home some gold and some plastic today, guys. But
Due to copyright issues, we can't play his theme music.
we can't play
But
the
at
theme
home,
music.
play his theme music.
Play the theme music. Shout out to all the participating chefs as well that put in the effort to also help serve the community. Shout out to the community, man, because y'all the taste buds. Y'all the reason why we even have a platform, bro.
And shout outs to the taste buds. This one's
Shout
for
out,
y'all.
shout out to the taste
This one's
buds.
for y'all. Sorry.
Oh yeah. That's good juice. That's good juice.
That's good juice.
All right, guys.
Y'all stay safe. Love y'all bunches. See you on the next one.
Yo.